The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Okay, so I see we got three ways we can approach this. We can either pretend we never saw that note.
Not an option.
Okay. We can do as the brother wishes and give him the bad news that he's passed away, but in an accident. Or we can just tell him the truth. Let him deal with the consequences of that. I vote for the latter of the options, but I want to hear everybody else's thoughts too, who at least found out about this.
You have any thoughts, Bonnie?
I think the truth. It hurts because if he does find out that you withheld it, because what will happen? They have all that data, and you know that they could give him the exact data. We've seen it. And if we tell him we've seen it, and he gets told something different by them, could he trust us afterwards?
That is one way of looking at it, yeah.
They may not even tell him, though. That's the other side of it. But I think
he's a smart boy. If he comes across this info on his own in the middle of the
he
night,
may want to look for the info if he knows it's there. You know he would. Wouldn't you?
well, if he's a tech guy on another operation against these fools, and it happens to come across that in their records,
That's right. So I think if he needs to know the full truth.
Agreed.
So we're in agreement? Steph?
Yeah.
Kichwa?
I don't know why this is a discussion. When a family member dies, the tale of how that happened must be told. It is part of the chronicle of the young man.
It's largely because the brother didn't want him to be told.
I find it interesting that someone so young has a brother who had a wife.
I think it was his father.
Either way. Kichwa is unanimous on this.
Do we tell him now or in the morning? They'll be all wired, won't they?
we got to let him sleep, but we also need to make sure that the psych teams or whatever here are there to provide for him. So what's that? Someone needs to have a word to Astra, or
They know that they're always here for that. The important thing is to let him know that they're there for him if he needs it.
Do you want to do it as a team or as a individual?
It's up to you. I don't mind telling him. But basically I'm just saying if you guys don't want the...
No, I have no issue going with you. I don't think Alvin would either. But again, you're the team leader.
Well, I'm just saying if anybody who wants to come with them, we can all tell them together if we want, but anybody who doesn't want to be uncomfortable or want to see him cry or whatever, then you can also just, not come along. Some people might find it a difficult thing to tell someone, so I can understand why you'd not want to necessarily be part of it.
I would think everyone would find this hard.
It'll make him stronger.
Right.
No time like the prison, I guess.
Yeah, you can cry all night and then be up fresh and daisy to work tomorrow.
That's better to at least let him deal with it for at least a night, or to have it. If we tell him first thing in the morning he's going to have to deal with classes, at least he'll have some time to deal with it.
Because it's dramatically convenient, and so that I'm on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Would it be alright if they meet me basically at the door and I was going to do the same thing?
Sure.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, Derek.
You guys are gonna tell him as well, then?
Yeah. We all pretty much agreed to tell him the truth.
It's the only right choice.
So you're not expelled or anything?
Not for now. I got a last chance because we succeeded. Which is what I was hoping for, but...
That's pretty cool. That's got to be like your last chance.
That's exactly what Mullen said.
Wow. That many lasts, huh?
So I gotta make sure I don't fuck up anymore.
So you need to make it last.
Yes.
Go, blah, blah.
What?
Oh, you were serious.
Right, let's stop putting this off. Bing bong.
Huh? Oh, hey.
Hey, man.
Hey. Hey, you want to come in? We're playing games.
Sure.
Man, today's just been the best day.
We might need to speak with you. Maybe alone?
I am alone.
I thought you were playing games with your friends.
On the computer.
Oh, I thought you were
Oh.
playing your battle axe or whatever. I know it's Warhammer. What's the joke?
You all look really serious. What's going on?
We, might want to sit down.
Yeah, go on, let's
I don't
sit
have that
down.
many chairs.
Just sit on your bed then.
Okay. I'm a little confused as to why the guys are here.
Nice.
To make sure it is done right.
Look, we found some information when we were on the last mission.
Well, okay. What has it got to do with me?
It's in relation to a family member of yours.
Well, why would that
I'm kind
be
of
in your
stalling
mission
because
thing?
I'm waiting for us.
We need a name
about
to
the exact
confirm.
thing.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's on the next page after it.
Yeah. J. Pekerson. Yeah, I think he might be just listed as J. Pekerson. Tell my brother and my wife that I passed quietly after a traffic accident. It will be less cruel than letting them wonder where I went, and it will stop investigations. It's the least you could do. J. Pekerson.
You have a relative, J. Pekerson. I don't know what it stands for.
Uncle Josiah.
Uncle, it's your uncle. When was the last time you saw him?
Oh, God. It hasn't been since I was a kid.
Well, we
There's
found
the kid.
we found out that he's passed away. He was involved in
Oh.
some mutant experimentations in the lab we were. I'm sorry.
What?
He was experimented on by some bad men who were
Oh,
part
God.
of this foundation that was in the base we were dealing with.
But what?
He was
Yes.
he was a mutant, and they were trying to
No.
extract his mutantness.
That's a thing that can happen?
Not with you
in
alive.
those circumstances, yes.
It's definitely a thing people try.
He knew what was going on.
But he's dead?
Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
But how?
Do you really want to know?
No. But
Let's just say they experimented on him and he didn't make it.
no.
Someone will have to let his wife and his brother know.
I don't have a wife. Or a brother for that matter.
No, not yours.
Josiah, so that would be your father, I suppose, and Josiah's wife, your aunt. Are you alright?
No.
Look, there's there's counselors here if you wanna talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything,
It's not like we were super close or anything, but it's just...
still family.
I know.
It's also another reason why we do this, isn't it? To stop this from happening.
I was motivated enough.
Some of the bastards that did it to him are dead.
It was kind of a frightful experience, and we were really worried about you when we heard it was Jay Pekerson, because we didn't know how related to you they were, how much they meant to you.
Okay. Well, would you mind if I was just, alone?
Yeah, no problem, man.
That's all right. If you need anything, just
Knock on
let
doors.
us know.
Anytime.
Yeah, thanks, I think.
Sorry, but we thought you should know the truth. I'll get up and head to the door.
Yeah.
No.
It's not allowed again.
Not until we've all left.
As the door's closing.
So I'm guessing you will go to bed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'll probably go to Professor Meldred's office and do some writing.
Yeah.
I'm not forgetting twice in a row.
Well. Look who showed up.
Of course. Of course. Sit down.
Right. Next morning occurs. Return tab. What would that be, Thursday?
Yep.
I think so.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah. $7 time.
Right.
Oh, joiner.
Timing.
7 o'clock, library, maths.
So you're gymming in the library.
Book
He's
gym.
in the book gym.
Brain gymming!
So you see Alvin come in, pick up a huge amount of books, the limit that he can get out, in a wheelbarrow, and leave the library.
They all picture books.
Wanda
Nope.
comes in the morning, drops off a stack of books as the maximum she's allowed to get out, picks up another bunch of books. It's like, hey Derek, bye Derek, and leaves.
But these people are not normal.
Wheat comes in, hands over a single book,
There we go.
and then gets another single book back. Why don't they let them? It's another book. Yeah, this should take me through lunch.
Lunch? What?
And he, oh, hello, Derek.
I'm never gonna catch up.
No, that's not the attitude. I'll schedule extra tutoring for you.
Please do.
Okay.
Just by correspondence.
And then Alvin will go to Derek's room, where he's going to start building a book
Roxanne
for.
Emery, please report to the faculty office.
I'll stop. Probably
Stephanie
running
walks-
on a treadmill.
Stephanie walks in with that, and she's just like, I'm just itching to try out my new workout bikini. I think it'll be great. Yeah. Oh, good morning, everyone. Goes into the changing room.
I knew she heard that. Doing that on purpose. Well, it's still sweaty. With just the towel over her shoulder, Roxanne will go straight to the faculty office.
There's a secretary. I know this is late notice, but we have a new arrival. You might want to assemble your welcoming committee.
Oh, this early?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll do what I can.
That'll be great. Thank you.
Let's see. Where would Alvin be? He always likes welcoming people.
Meanwhile, outside Derek's room.
There you see Derek's letters. They're the ones from the other day.
Yeah. The most of the important the one could go to prison, and the one where I'm addressed as motherfucker.
Damn, he's in trouble in prison before he even gets in prison. Sounds like the arc. Stack.
A fortress of learning.
You trip over the bike.
Well, I have to build the book fort around the car parts and stuff that he leaves lying around all over the place. But he said that, a place of books and learning was like, it's unnatural, it's for crazy people. So that's what I'm turning his room into.
I'm going to see if I can find Alvin.
Shouldn't be too hard. He's the black one.
Yeah.
Hello.
No, not you.
Hello.
Which is this
Michael Weeks.
Weeks?
He's also the black one.
Yes.
Hi.
And then one. Yeah, Wanda. Yeah.
Thin Ann and blackface.
No, that's so inappropriate.
She just never had time for a shower after last night.
What did you just turn into a barrel and it washes right off?
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
My showers are great.
The ones I want to look for is I want to look for Alvin, Bon Bon, and Johnny. Actually.
You knew where I was 'cause you left me.
Left it there alone with the hot women.
Yeah.
Gymming away in their t-shirts. Because we're still doing that thing. Ann's just... Oh, you want a machine or do you need a spotter?
I'm just doing porn now. I'm okay, thank you.
Oh, Bon Bon.
Yes.
You might want to take a quick shower and get dressed. How do you feel about becoming part of a welcoming committee? We've apparently got somebody new.
If you wish, yeah, no.
Well, I figured you're the newest one here, so perhaps somebody else who hasn't been here long would be somebody good to greet him.
All
Do you know
right.
where Alvin is?
No, I haven't seen him this morning.
What about Johnny?
He's taking the wheelbarrow back to the supply
Oh.
shed.
Alvin, there you go.
Yep.
Welcoming committee. You on, Ann? I know you usually like to meet and greet newcomers.
Oh man, someone new to this hellhole?
Sure. Hellhole, it's really nice.
You know where Johnny is?
Underground
If
drum.
not, I'll just go buzz on his door, I guess.
So we're drunk now.
Lean over
It's no
thing.
longer the
Johnny, are you here somewhere? No.
Hang on. No, he's supposed to be real quick, but I'm not. That is not the right one. How about that one?
Swish.
Not the-
Super speed noise.
Hey.
There's quick, dude.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey.
Hey, Johnny, you keen to be part of a welcoming committee? We've got a new person.
Certainly, Roxanne. I'm always here to help. How's everyone doing after your mission?
Good. I think so. Anyway,
I understand Mr. Peterson got some bad news this morning.
yeah, I was wanting to talk to him before breakfast.
He got the official word. He was talking about it earlier. Apparently, his uncle was converted into some kind of genetic slurry.
So they told
We
him
weren't
now.
that specific, but
He seems to be handling it well.
He'll
hope
give
so.
him porridge the same
Anyway.
way again.
Miss Bradford, Mr. Clay, I understand you got a very high rating for one of your operations. C+. Is
oh, is that all?
that all? That's a very good rating. Especially for people who are only partially trained. I wasn't listening in, it's hard not to hear when they're talking so loudly.
I thought we were at least a B. But oh well.
Yeah, we
I'm not the one
probably.
who...
No, we didn't manage to capture any of the enemy.
And
Yeah, I know we didn't.
They were already dead.
But
That was
that's
not
still-
I understand that. But
Apparently you got marked down for stealing a bunch of clown money.
oh,
Look at
that is true. We didn't turn that in, but
turn what in?
the clown money.
Oh, this.
You might want to take care of that.
Maybe we can raise our grade.
I was just waiting on the baggie.
So it's not in the
Admit it, you forgot. I forgot you stole the clown
I
money.
totally did, but it technically wasn't part of the main mission. It was ancillary.
That makes it worse.
fucking clowns, man.
I mean, we weren't looking for information on the clowns.
Exactly.
Eventually.
But well, if you're all ready, we can go to the entrance and see who this newcomer is.
Yeah, sure. I just gotta make a stop first.
Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
Wheelbarrow full of money.
Wheelbarrow for
Would start
crime
there.
money.
Crime.
Who says crime doesn't pay?
I mean, believe it or not, that was all legitimate money earned legitimately through their legitimate
So we just
fat
stole money
cloud
from-
supplier business. Sure,
mean, it
they
was-
do have illegitimate things going on, but that money was like legal proceeds of their actual real
Now
business.
we're gonna go
Which is
bankrupt.
impressive considering when you look at how they conduct their business.
Imagine if they.
Hey, they offer same month shipping. What do you?
Imagine how much they would have made if they didn't do it that way.
Exactly.
Clowns.
They save it all on gas mileage.
Carpooling.
Yeah, they wind up little car. Alright, so the three of you are standing outside of the medical facility. And out comes a woman. A Latino woman. Wearing stripy black and yellow.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hey.
I'm Roxanne Emery. I'm the cadet leader at the moment. This is Alvin Clay,
Alright.
Hola.
Bonnie Bradford, and
Oh, we're doing a four-man. Okay.
Lexi and or Johnny as we call him.
Holy shit! You're
Yes.
Johnny Lightning?
Yeah,
Ah, yes, I happen to be. Right, that is me.
I believe so. Last we checked.
I didn't vibrate myself into another existence, and this is my alternate universe self or anything like that, right?
Not this
I
week.
don't know, but don't think so.
That is very specific.
Apparently, it's an option.
Oh, wow.
Try not to think about it.
Yeah, you're not there.
Welcome to Shamaconda. And your name is?
I'm Carolina Maria Ruiz. Oh, there's a bunch of numbers. 37.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Euclid
Word
or
salad 37.
Safe.
So,
Wow.
So, what can you do to break it down in layman terms?
I can't do anything. It's my brother. Cesar.
Your brother has.
He has all of the awesome shit.
Then why are you here instead of him? No offense.
You see, we were running away from the cops and our car crashed into a particle accelerator that was just in the street for some reason. And we got mixed together into one person. So all I can do is hand over to Cesar.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear it. That must be.
You're sorry to hear it.
Well, that must be terrible for you.
It's not all bad.
But you never actually get to spend time with your brother, right? Because
Oh, I also don't know what's going on, and neither does he. It's like being asleep.
you never get to see each other. I'm so sorry.
We leave little notes.
Can't be the same though, right? Sorry, I'm being melancholy about this.
I think rather than focusing on this, we
Hey, I got a lot going for me. I'm a crack shot. I can jump around. I was a gymnast.
that is dope.
when you change, do you change clothing too?
Sort of, kind of. It's the same clothing, but it's for men.
Oh, that's really
cool.
Yeah. So I wasn't trying to be rude.
Maybe
Everyone,
we should.
let me guess. You want to talk to Caesar. Everyone wants Caesar.
Well,
Are we gonna
yes
have?
and no, but
Do we give you the tour twice, just to be polite? One tour for you and one tour.
I'm sorry, but you're probably going to have to.
Okay, that's cool. That makes sense.
And everything should go fine, so long as there's no one here who's just like super into fighting. I gotta warn you now. Cesar is king, and no one beating him.
don't worry.
No, you don't understand. They tested him. He is almost as powerful as Caesar.
What?
Is that
No,
hence the name?
no one
that one
wins.
on the list?
No one wins. He's so sick of the killing.
You know, you can fight someone without killing them, right?
Caesar is so powerful he can't hold back. There is never even enough to put in a coffin.
And
I got to
want
warn
him
you,
to
just,
fight us.
I'm going to be right back. Thank God we still have 2 days on the time limit.
Yeah, you,
Whoa!
Alvin just needs to talk with someone.
Back into the library.
Sorry,
Book. Grab.
Oh, that's just tip of the iceberg for Alvin.
What's going on?
Alvin can change shapes.
That shit's cash! Man, if we had a ship changer back... it's in the past.
What do you prefer to be called? Do you have like a short
Alvin.
name?
Wheelbarrow.
Name? What do your friends call
Sit.
you?
Whoa.
Carolina?
This is
Oh,
fun.
you could call me Maria?
Maria?
Go faster.
I know, right? Our parents, real original.
Drive her out to your room.
Diego and Maria, come on.
What the?
What do you prefer
Okay.
to be called?
Hey, you can call me anything but late for breakfast.
Well,
I'll
it is
call you-
actually breakfast time now.
I mean, it almost is. I'll call you Maria if that's so good. It's just quicker and easier. The less syllables, the better, especially in a combat situation, which I'm sorry you will get into if you stick around.
Yeah, I'm used to being shot at.
Of course, you're Latino. So
She's just like,
Oh God, I left Roxanne alone with somebody.
so let's
3
let's
days.
walk and talk. So what does Diego do?
Cesar,
Yeah, what?
we were in a gang together.
Yeah,
We robbed places.
yeah, but you said okay, he fights people. He's really strong. Is he? What were other?
I'm never around.
I guess I'll just.
I
have
just
to talk
I
to
just
him.
come back and there's just blood everywhere. Sometimes whole buildings are gone. People just, they push him too far and he has to do something. He's a man.
Of course. Oh well, I might as well take you around.
This place is incredible. Where are we, on a space station? Because the lids will of course be closed.
I'll hold off on telling you exactly where we are until this is all
That's
done.
some shit government shit, man.
I often ran to the library, went wheelbarrow.
Oh, I
put
suppose
Derek
I should
in it.
ask. The car. They did say we could keep the car.
Oh, your car. It would be kept in the hangar if it is.
Okay. Cesar flip a shit if anything happened to his baby.
Oh, it's a good thing we didn't steal the cold car.
That was a trap designed to get Derek killed.
Especially because we didn't bring the vehicle we did take back.
So what are you actually doing with Derek?
Dumping him in a wheelchair, also made of Alvin. Running around to his room and getting him into his room.
What am I doing?
And then he'll flip a shit because the room's
He was in the library, by the way.
Yeah, he ran up to the library, Derek, into wheelbarrow, okay, I'm sorry.
I have many questions.
The good news is, you now have reading material if we need you to never ever leave this room for the next 2 days.
Okay.
New mutant has arrived.
Oh, cool. Where are they?
We want to see and fight them.
We're worried, because apparently their power level is like, boom, barely,
Sweet.
almost Keter. And apparently they like fighting and more than you do.
No, that's not possible. No, I don't believe you.
And have problems stopping with that power level. If we don't preserve you and do something, you are going to die.
Oh, you mean like, not that he doesn't have problems stopping fighting, he can't hold back his strength?
Meanwhile,
That must suck.
he used to really love fighting, Cesar. But not anymore. Just seen too much killing.
So, who decided to come here out of the two of you?
There was this guy in a suit. And he said we had to escape. If we could escape prison, then we have a
a bright future ahead for us in law enforcement. You know, something with respect. So that, you know, if I have kids, maybe they can look up to me. Of course, that would get real awkward.
So
But
those
hey.
would be your brother's kids.
So you realize that your brother is going to be used as a weapon, basically, here, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they ain't gonna be using me as a weapon. What am I gonna do, cook at them?
Are you sure? Have you had it confirmed that you don't just have some latent powers that you don't know about?
I can turn into Caesar.
That might be the
Kind
power.
of a power.
Well, I think it probably is, but just in case, you
Hey,
never know.
if it turns out I have some kind of powers of my own, that would be really badass. But, you know, ultimately, we like to be pulled apart. In the government, they're the best place to get it. Government could do anything.
Oh, so you're hoping for a cure.
No, I want to keep powers. If I have powers, I just don't want to be also my brother. I mean, it gets weird.
Exactly, yeah. Well, who knows? They might be able to sort something out. Anyway, this is wherever we are.
The
Yeah.
training. Oh, you got a basketball hoop. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do we get guns?
Yes.
Yes. And not just small arms either, like heavy duty shit.
We get trained through many different
Really,
areas.
because the newspapers are all full of this hippy dippy shit.
Okay, at the moment we are like that.
A bit. It does seem to be loosening a bit again, but
Well, we do have sidearms.
Mhm. And then you carry on the tour.
Meanwhile, no, Derek, this is you and this is him. No fighting.
I understand.
Did you make little him and
One book,
action
another
figures
book.
out of-
And can I borrow your... Here you go, here's action figures.
Why does she have a Derek action figure? That's creepy.
No reason.
No, I
Where's
understand
it
what
got
you're saying.
pins in it? Oh,
There's a Derek action figure and a Darth Vader is like,
It's
oh,
the
Darth
books.
Vader, I have fought you with my
Why are
fist.
you hitting two books?
oh no.
Because of all that stuff you said.
I am
to
your
Pen
father.
and Dixie about,
Oh, that's
still
real
into this,
awkward.
you know, no regular person would be.
Now I'm the irregular person. Look at all these fucking books in my room.
Hey. You carried me in here too.
You got
I'm sorry.
But I did get this book for Derek studying things. I was going to read through it at lunch and see if it was appropriate.
I'm sure it is. Adds it to the piles.
Really?
What?
Okay.
Look,
What kind of book
legitimately.
is it?
It is a very special book on diplomacy.
What's diplomacy? That sounds like a kind of magic.
Diplomancy.
Diplomats.
I'm inventing that for D&D. A special wizard who is entirely around altering people's perceptions and opinions.
Charisma based, like a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Didn't Malachi already do that?
That's oculomancy. And legilimency.
Yeah.
Sort of, but
This is a specialized field.
super specialized. That would mean they'd get the bonus spells.